Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Offscript.
Yes, we have a minisode for you today.
I'm Bri.
I'm Alli.
I realized a little while ago we talked about me going to see the Thunderbolts, but we never actually talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I figured we could take this time to do that. And then I also saw Sinners. I figured I could talk about that one too.
And I saw Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, and you can talk about that one.
There we go.
Yeah, cool. All right, so Thunderbolts. Holy shit. So Thunderbolts, in my opinion, is one of the better Marvel movies that's been made in a really long time. It was really good, really fun. If you're a fan of Taskmaster, you're going to be sad because they promoted it like Taskmaster was going to be in it for a really long time, but she got killed basically like 2 minutes into her. Yeah. She got killed basically 2 minutes into you seeing her.
Oh.
John was pissed because I have a poster from us seeing it in IMAX on there. It's on the backside of that. Yep. And if you look, she's on the poster. So yeah, so Taskmaster is on there. And apparently Marvel fans are upset because Taskmaster is a great character with a great storyline. And like, look, Taskmaster is on the thing like it's going to be a big character, but nope.
That's crazy.
It was insane, but it was cool. It was also one of the better depictions I've ever seen for depression in a movie ever. Period. Like they portrayed it very well. They showed what it's like. It was just all around good.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, the character who it is from Snap. It made me like go and make a deck for that character. And I was like, ooh, I never play you because I don't like your card, but I'll play you now because I liked your story in the movie.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so that one was really good.
Okay, I'll have to go see it.
Yeah.
Or just wait until it's on
I mean,
Disney.
yeah, you can do that too. That's totally fine.
There was a movie coming out that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to see with Bri.
Was it The Life of Chuck?
No, it's I remembered. It's the new Jurassic Park movie.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I need someone to see that with.
Oh yeah,
'cause
I'll watch it with you. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking excited.
I know my kids are like a little nervous about that
Scared.
one.
Yeah, I think they should be.
Yeah. It's like the scariest one of all of them, right? Yeah.
Ty said they're getting back to the roots of what Jurassic Park is,
Yeah.
which I think is good because the last few was like,
We're friends with dinosaurs.
look at the dinosaurs.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, exactly. Which you shouldn't be.
That was cute. It was fun.
Yeah.
But man, dinosaurs eat people.
That's what they're supposed to do.
So, anyways.
After we saw Thunderbolts for the following week. Oh yeah, because I told John, I was like, I don't know when we're going to be able to see a movie with us getting Loki because I don't want to leave him alone. Because if we do a movie on date night after work,
He'll be home all day and all night. Yeah.
yeah. And I know we'll be able to get to a point where we can do that, but right away I didn't want to do that.
Right.
So I was like, I really want to see Sinners, so we should do it before we get the cat. And John was like, okay. And I kind of tricked him. Because the first preview we ever saw for it, he could tell it was a horror movie or horror-esque movie. So the first movie we saw, he was like, I would never see that. And I was like, damn it, I really want to see that. And I don't have anyone else to see. And then the next one we saw, he was like, oh, I would watch that. And I was like, you would? And he was like, yeah. So then I like clung to that. And I like kept reminding him, you said you would see Sinners with me, right? You'll watch Sinners with me. And I went into this knowing that it was a vampire movie.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't sure if he did. And so like they do oh my God, it was such a good vampire movie. It is one of my favorites.
Really?
I think it was done so well because they don't introduce you to the vampires until like 40 minutes in. So you just think it's like this time period, something creepy is going to happen. Because actually, it starts with this kid running to his family's church because his dad's a preacher. And he comes in. And like at first I didn't even realize he was super bloody until he busts through the church doors.
Oh, wow.
And he's like got so much blood all over him. He's got the neck of a guitar and only that with him. So you're like, holy shit, this dude just went through some shit. And like the dad's like, I told you not to do that. And like all this. And like he keeps getting flashes of what just happened, but you're not seeing enough to be like, oh, this is what happened. And then it like does the whole 12 hours earlier or something like that. And I was like, oh, I love that. And then like 40 minutes into it, that's when you first see the vampire. And the first time you see the vampire, you don't even realize you're seeing a vampire. It took me until like 15 minutes after you see him for me to go, oh, that's why. Because he like, it was weird. He like randomly jumped down to the point where John was like, where the hell did he come from? I was like, my dumbass. I was like, he didn't come from anywhere. That was just for us to know that like we're with a new character, I think. And then I was like, oh, no, you were supposed to exactly react how John reacted, not me. And this dude, he like goes and is knocking on the door and he's like, I really need help. I'm getting chased by these Indians and they're going to kill me. And I really need to get into your house. Can I please come into your house? And he's not trying to go into their house. He's sitting there pleading for him or to be let into the house. And like a few minutes of that scene, I went, oh, he's a vampire.
But he can't go in unless they invite him in.
And he had all these blisters on his face. And I just thought, again, period piece. I'm like, oh, he's probably like got the plague or something.
He's getting burned by the sun.
And it was just so good and entertaining. And I really enjoyed it. John loved it. I was shocked. I was like, wow, you liked a scary movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was a good one. I recommend that fully.
Wow. Okay. Very good. Cool.
Well, I think actually too, let me just be a movie nerd for a second. I think the most impressive part about that movie, it was all shot by a woman. So it's a woman cinematographer.
Okay.
And they did it all on an IMAX camera.
Wow.
Do you know how heavy an IMAX camera is?
No.
100 pounds. And she did it handheld for the majority of the movie.
Wow.
So
She'd be lifting before she's recorded.
I was like, that's in itself is impressive.
Yeah.
Like, that in itself makes the movie worth it to me.
Well, there you go. The behind the scenes factor. Very cool. Okay.
Lilo and Stitch.
Let's flip the coin over here. Go to children's. I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I feel like I might be from what I've been reading online. That I loved it. I thought it was so cute. It did really good for the most part, sticking to the original.
Yeah.
While also like adding things that like popped up in the show or like, you know, the couple other movies, like they made a Stitch has a glitch joke.
Yeah.
They at one point Jumbo was gonna make Stitch into 627, and so he scrolls through and you see like the little angel like cut out and like a couple other ones, and so it did a good job of like tying all of Stitch universe together. And so I thought that was cute. The thing that I'm not pleased with at all, and I researched why, and all the director said was because we could not, it didn't flow well with live action, which I'm like, how? Is that they didn't have Gantu in it. So they made Jumba the main bad guy throughout the whole thing. And I'm like, so he had no redeeming arc. I was not pleased with that. It was weird having Zach Galifianakis as Jumba, though, because you hear Jumba as a deep voice, right, in the cartoon. And the first time he talks, it's Zach Galifianakis high pitched, or not high pitched, but like higher.
Know that he was.
Yes. And so, well, part of it is instead of just wearing their silly costumes that they do, they have these like transmitter things that you click them, and so the actors got to actually be in it. Yeah, so it was kind of cute. So it was like Zach Galifianakis was
in the movie.
Yes, and so but the voice was very like it was weird just because we're used to the deep.
Was not who it was supposed to be.
Not. And then spoiler for the end. So many people are pissed off that Nani left. But Lilo told her to go. So the whole thing is...
Also, too, here's the thing about being pissed that she leaves. She leaves to go, like, better her future.
Right.
And her future for Lilo, too, in all honesty.
It's not like she left her, like, okay, have fun in foster care. No. In this one, they had neighbors.
Okay.
It was David. I don't know if it was his mom or his aunt or someone. So it was Lilo was left with David and this other person. And so it was like, and Lilo said, go, like, because Nani's like got her back and was like, okay, you know, I'm ready to, like, I have you now. And Lilo's like, no, you need to go, like, be a marine biologist. People are pissed. I saw this one meme and it's like, oh, Hana means like F you. It's like Nani kicking Lilo away. And I was like, what the heck?
That's hilarious, actually.
And so it's like, I thought it was really good, other than the no Gantu and Jumba being the main bad guy. But I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
John wants to see it, but it's like, it's low on his list. He's got a lot of other ones that he wants to see first. And he wants to see the new Mission Impossible and the Accountant and the Amateur. There was one more. Shoot, I can't remember which one. But I told him I actually really want to see Mission Impossible because I, for some reason, always forget that Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
Yeah.
And have you seen the big stunt in this one? Mm-mm. He's walking on a plane that is flying, and the plane does flips and stuff, and he's still on it.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a little clip from Jimmy Fallon interviewing him about it, and I was like, obviously he's fine because he's sitting here doing this interview, but it looks like he's about to die.
Was it like a plane in a studio, like fake plane, or it was a real plane?
It's a real plane.
Bananas.
It's a real plane flying for real. He could have died.
That's why they had to pause. What was it? Top Gun. Because he wanted to fly his own plane, so he had to go through all the trainings and everything.
He wanted the whole crew to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So all of the actors had to learn. Could you imagine getting signed on for a movie and then they're like, so if you want to be in this movie, Tom wants you to fly the plane. So
I'd be like, are we serious right now?
I'm like, can we just CGI my background, please? That's all I want.
But no, that's cool. That would be a fun one to watch. Cameron loved the Mission Impossible movies.
I enjoyed them.
Yeah, they were fun.
When he told me this, he was like, I don't think I've seen any of them except for the first one. I was like,
so there are like 12 of them now.
There really are. And this one's like part 2 of the last one. Yeah.
I thought it was the last one.
It is the last one, but they split the one before this into 2 parts.
Oh, so this is part 2.
Yeah.
So
and I thought that was stupid.
Last.
Yeah, it's the last one, but
oh my gosh. Well,
yeah. So there we go.
Okay, well, cool.
We did a nice, quick, small one for you.
Yeah, go see some movies. I'm gonna go. I think take the kids on last day of school or somewhere in there to go see the new How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Nice. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to see it, but I'm also like, all of those just came out. So I'm like, why are you doing a live action so soon?
They didn't just come out.
Well, like within our lifetime.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it was only like
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch was when I was Riley's age. So that I'm like, okay, that I give you more grace there because that's like almost 30 years.
They came out
when we were in
Cameron
like middle and high
saw
school.
Each other, with each other.
Yeah. I think the first one came out like freshman year of high school.
I think so. Because
I think the last one came out when I was in college.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
So that to me, I'm like, that's weird.
I don't even care. Oh my gosh. The How to Train Your Dragon. I don't say anything about score very often, but the music in those movies is my all-time favorite music. And I'm so excited if they don't do it.
Is it the same score?
I think from the previews, it's the same, but I mean, previews are
you should
nothing.
What you need to go and look is if they hired the same dude to score both of them.
I'll look it up later.
All right. Cool. Well, stick with us.
Yep.
We're almost done with this season, guys.
We are.
Then we'll be on a better schedule, most likely.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. Allie's about to be subbing, so that might change.
Yes. All right.
All right.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shoutouts to Madame Shen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.